2 holes, and then 1 pipe cleaner in the next row on the bottom 2. And we're just gonna go all the way around. Happy Friday. What's up, y'all? Y'all, did you see the text message? We finally have our big printer, and we are ready to start making our signs. And to kick it off, we're gonna do a sign bundle. That's all Halloween and fun. Awesome, Barbie. Barbie said she got her subscription box. You were hoping to learn something tonight? We'll see what I can teach tonight. You're watching from the hotel. Are you on vacation, Sandra? Becky. Becky, your name is right here on this list. Becky, you won a pack of DecoExchange signs. Minus, I was gonna say the very first signs that I ever made, but it's gonna be -1. Because I'm gonna use one, I'll have to make you another one. Y'all, we're almost done adding our pipe cleaners. Hopefully Becky's still here. All right, we got our pipe cleaners around. Y'all, let me zoom in real quick. Let me show you the back. It's easier to see it on the back. All right, so you can see we started at the top, and then we added a pipe cleaner here. On the next one, we added one at the bottom. So we just wrapped the pipe cleaner around the 2 holes, either at the bottom or the top, all the way around. All right, let's check out the signs. Hopefully Becky's still here. Becky, this is the first one that I did. Oh no, the glare is gonna get me. There we go. This is the first one. Y'all, this one is in the sign bundle. It is a 10 by 10 aluminum. Then we've got this one, another 10 by 10. Becky, it's you. Your name is right here on this sheet of paper that says you won the sign bundle. What's up, Julie? All right. We've got the 10-inch circle. Yo, I think I'm going to use this one tonight. All right. We've got this one. And then we've got a 12-inch Halloween Boo. Y'all, I do have the sign bundles listed on Etsy because they're going to ship separate, but I did make them all free shipping. So if you get the sign bundle, it'll be free shipping on Etsy. So I knew if I put them on DecoExchange, people would get the signs and then add other stuff to their order. But the signs are going to take a little bit longer to ship out. So I did not want to get things all crazy and confusing. So if you guys want the sign bundle, you can go to wreathsignbundle.com. Or you can go to decoexchange.etsy.com and you can get them. They are $65 for the whole pack. Y'all, I think I'm going to use this one. Becky, I'll have to remake this one for you. All right. Let's start making, y'all. Y'all, let's get our mounting squares on here first while we get ready. If I was the super glue, where would Parker have put me yesterday? Found it. Y'all, and you won't get those signs anywhere else. All right, let's get our mounting squares added. Let's get the glue turned on. Y'all, so I'm using a little bit of DAP Rapid Fuse glue. I would recommend that or E6000 to make sure your mounting squares don't come off. Karen, at the moment, you can only buy the bundle. All right. So I'm going to take my mesh and I'm going to cut this off to get a clean edge. All right. Take this one, fold it in, Give it a good ruffle. And we're just gonna start in the inner ring. Lay all these out of our way. All right. So y'all, we're gonna do about 10-inch poofs around the inside. Whenever you're doing it, make sure that your edges are curled underneath. All right, measure from 10 to 10. Rhonda, no guarantees, but if you check out learnfromdamon.com, we have a great class where we do step-by-step instructions. All right, let's go all the way around. Your garlands are supposed to be there tomorrow. Awesome. Yeah, Rhonda, learnfromdamon.com. Jane, listen. I had to have a set too. Don't. And I got piles of stuff in the back. There's only one size unique in the creek ring. You can get it at DecoExchange.com. All right, one last poof. All right, I'm just gonna cut this right off of here. All right, so we did 10-inch poofs around the inner ring. Now we're gonna cut our ruffles. Y'all, I'm gonna use this bright green with cream in it, and this black and white one. Sherry, I've been doing one every week, but not every winner wants to be called out. All right, so we're gonna need 8 ruffles on the outside and 8 ruffles on the inside. So for the 8 on the outside, we're gonna do a good 30-inch ruffle. Let's move that over there for right now. Don't need that, don't need that. All right, so we're just gonna cut 4 because double layers. Yo, I don't know why that's so loud right now. I don't think it was that loud before. All right, we need one more. All right, y'all, now we're gonna cut, what is that? That is a noise coming from where the air conditioner thing is. All right, these we're gonna cut at 20 inches, and we're gonna need 4 of these. Y'all, they ran some new electrical in here today, and I'm wondering if they, if the wire is touching something and rattling. All right. We'll have to check that out when I get off here to see what the rattle is. All right, let's get our board back out. All right, now with our 30-inch pieces. Yeah. We're gonna curl one end one time, curl one end another time, and then just ruffle it. And add one all the way around. I said 8 pieces at 30 inches. That's correct. There's 8 twist ties around the outside, and they're all 30 inches. All right, so we're just gonna add one into all the pipe cleaners around the outside. So they ran the wire in a metal casing, and that metal casing is sitting against the wall. So I'm guessing that the air conditioner is vibrating against the wall, which is making the wall vibrate against that metal tubing, which is making the rattle noise. So we'll just have to fix that. I'm good, Kathy. How are you? All right, one curl, one curl. Yeah, it's not electrical noise. It's just a rattling metal noise. So it's just an annoying problem, not an actual problem. Yeah, Helen, that's what it would be. It's just a little insulation between the 2 pieces, and we should be good. What's up, Lisa Kellen? All right. We're halfway there. Veronica, I have the ductless AC in my garage as well, and it is amazing. Y'all, both this green and the black and white were both in stock when I started. Last ruffles on the outside. Candy, I didn't choose a song yet, but I still do have the right cup. All right, last ruffle on the outside. Y'all, now I don't know what sign I want to use. I already put mounting squares on one, but I really like the boo one. All right, let's get our ruffles on the inside. So this is our 20-inch pieces, and we're gonna put them around the inside. So just another little ruffle. What's up, Megan? You love the black and white mesh. It's actually poly burlap too. Did any of you guys in the creative coaching group get to snag some of those wreath frames today? I think they all sold out, or there's not many left for sure. Almost done with our ruffles. Interesting colors. They're just Halloween colors. You got some wreath frames? Awesome. I personally do not open the twist ties. Jenny sold her first wreath. Congratulations. So whenever the air conditioner turns off, the rattle stops. That's what makes me think it just needs some insulation. Between the wire and the wall. All right. So there's all of our mesh on our frame. Let's grab our sign. So y'all, these are the signs that are in the sign bundle. This is the one that I think we're using tonight. So in the sign bundle, which you can get at wreathsignbundle.com, we've got the 10-inch witch. We've got the 10-inch Halloween cat and pumpkin. We've got the little 10 by 10 wickedly cute witch. This one's one of my favorites for sure. The 10 by 10 Booyah. And then we've got the 11.75 Giant Boo. All right, so I already added the mounting squares. I didn't have my glue gun on a while ago, so let's add some hot glue. All right, we're gonna add our pipe cleaners. The ghost is your favorite? Yeah, it's my favorite too, I think. So the sign bundle is $65 and it is free shipping. How long does it take to design a sign? Not that long. All right. Let's figure out where we want to get our little witch on here. The name of where to get it, wreathsignbundle.com. Yeah, hot glue doesn't stick to metal, but it will hold it there until the glue cures. All right, let's get her added on here. Thanks, Rusty. So right now we're only doing them by the bundle. Just for right now. This particular bundle should be posted. It just says DecoExchange Wreath Bundle, unless all 200 already sold out. But I didn't get 200 sold notifications, so I would imagine they're still there. And I'm sure Parker is not still watching to double check. Tracy, I did design all of the signs. So we do work with some artists. So some of the artists may have designed a piece on the sign, but I am the one who turned it into a wreath sign and pulled it all together. So Cheryl, these are on our Etsy store because we're printing them as they order. So I only want people to order just the signs and not add other stuff to their cart. That's why we did it that way. Yeah, people are still buying them, so they're still available. They're just not going to the right place, y'all. All right, we've got her added. Let's make ourselves a bow. Janet, I will not be taking custom orders for signs. All right, let's get all of our ribbon open. Yeah, I mean, if you go to resignbundle.com, they're still there. Once we have everything going smooth, you'll be able to buy signs individually. But for right now, I just want to be able to sell a bundle and then turn off the sign bundles, print those bundles, and get them shipped out, and then go to the next bundle. Yeah, so Fight Like a Girl is definitely trademarked, and you should check all of your signs before you grab one. For sure. All right. So we're going to start with about I don't know, 12 to 14 inch ribbon tail. Get a good pinch on it. Let's zoom in on our bow maker. Get a good twist. Yeah, the sign bundle says DecoExchange Halloween sign bundle. All right, let's get our first loop. Let's go to about 6.5 to 7 inches. Cindy, no one needs to look at it. Those are two different bundles with different signs. So if you look at the photos, you can check them out and see the difference. All right, so we've got our first two loops. They're about 6.5 to 7 inches. We've got our long tail, and then we've got an 8-inch tail. Our next ribbon, we're gonna go with an 8-inch tail. Give it a good twist. Pull it up high. Make our loop just a little bit smaller. I don't have any blue and black ribbon on the table. All right, y'all, this one is a 2-inch. So not a 2.5, 2. Awesome, Gina. Teresa, if you go to wreathsignbundle.com and then look for the one that says DecoExchange Sign Bundle. It should have the pictures. Tony was very helpful today. No one named Tony works here. At least I don't think. Do I have discounts because we're on a fixed income? I do not. Also, if you get our text messages, we sent the link directly in the text message. You can just click it. Todd, we do have a Todd. So Etsy does not have Sizzle, but they do have Klarna. Y'all, I'm not going to use this purple. I have enough purple in there. Kathleen, have you ever seen me use a ribbon that isn't wired? All right, last one. Yep, it has a payment plan on Etsy. All right, last tail. Let's get our 20-inch pipe cleaner. The solid purple is wired, it's just from Sam's, so. All right, fold it in half. Put our pipe cleaner around it. Zoom out a little bit. Give it a good little push. And get a good twist on it. How many layers are my bows? Anywhere between 5 to 9 layers. What's up, Sylvia? All right. So we've got our little witch positioned down here. So we're gonna get our bow positioned up here towards the top. Just get it wrapped around the frame. You just ordered your signs. Awesome, Donna. All right, so I just ran that right around the frame, right into the holes, and tied it off. All right, we can, the porch is still clean. Hey, Lindsay, we teach people how to price, and we have a whole price sheet at learnfromdamon.com in the in the business coaching. Sorry. All right, let's dovetail these. Stacy, this is not one of Iva's. This is one of ours. So if you guys joined us late, we listed a brand new sign bundle. It is on Etsy. If you go to wreathsignbundle.com, you can check it out. Sylvia, I know you need some wreath supplies. You should go check it out for sure. This sign is really cute, but my favorite one is the ghost one. This one. This one's my favorite. Look how happy that little ghost is. He's my favorite. All right, let's add our ribbon tails. So we're gonna start with 8 sets of tails all the way around the base. All right, on that one, now I kind of want to do the bright orange and the green, because she's got purple in her sign. So let's not take away from her. Let's do these two. Yeah, these signs are from DecoExchange. All right, we're gonna do 13-inch tails. All right, so we've got our 8. Y'all, this is the shirt that we designed and sold as a fundraiser after the hurricanes messed up Louisiana last year. Awesome, Teresa, thank you. Air turned off, the rattling has stopped. All right, let's dovetail these. It's just 4-inch ribbon. Uh-oh. Y'all, I missed, on this one I messed up. Let's turn that down again. There we go. Yeah, but I'm not gonna stop in the middle of the live to go work on the AC situation. Y'all, for some reason, both times, I missed the angle on that. All right. Let's get our 1.5. And we're gonna do 8 of these as well. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. All right. Now we can add these tails. So we're just gonna grab one of our 4-inch, one and our 1.5, layer them, fold it right in half, give it a good pinch, and then you're just gonna pinch this right down the middle. All right, and then we're gonna add one of these into all of the pipe cleaners on the outside ring of the frame. After we add that, I am going to cut out the pipe cleaner. All right, once you've got that done, give it a little twist to get them fluffed out. Yeah, the ghost is my favorite. Rusty, you'll have time to save for 2023. Y'all look how that 4-inch fills it in. You are excited about the frames you got 3 for Christmas? Awesome. Oh, don't freak out about using 4-inch ribbon. It's fine. Everything is fine. Parker nailed it with the monthly box. I saw the August box earlier. So that's going to be fun. Is that a bear sign behind you? Are you talking about the gingerbread man? Jordan, just try it, friend. My eye matching color is good. Y'all, there's a little trick to it. You literally just look at whatever colors you have in your sign and make sure your ribbons match it. That's it. Christina, I made homemade chili today and we had hot dogs. I wish we had good Chinese food in Chalmette though. I have not found good Chinese food in this area. Are they already packing the August boxes? No, but I got to go down the paper and check it out. Yeah, y'all, I think the warehouse is packing today's orders today. Like, they're all caught up. I don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing that they're caught up, but they're caught up. All right, last ruffle around the bottom. You made your last summer wreath today. It's time to pack up those summer supplies for sure. All right. So we've got our tails all the way around the outside. Now this side looks pretty good without adding a second row of tails, but right here and then these spots right here could use a little bit more. There's no shipping on the subscription boxes. There are taxes though. Everybody got to pay taxes. All right. So we're going to need 1, 2, 3, looks like 4 more tails. One, 2, 3, 4. Is everyone checking their Sam's Club for ribbon yet? Because we're starting to get in this middle of July. And that ribbon usually starts coming out sometimes between now and the end of the month. And there's the rattle. So in Louisiana, at least in my area, it's usually the 3rd week of July. But there's a good chance that, like everything else, shipping is going to be delayed. So we may not get them in. Tess went to 3 different Sam's to check today. All right, let's get our 4 extra here. Y'all, these are 13 inches each. Yeah, if Sam's ribbon comes out when we're all in Dallas, everyone's going to be like fighting over that ribbon. They're going to be like, what is going on here? All right. Let's get these layered. You can go to wreathmakerslive.com and check out, see if we still have tickets available. All right. Now we're going to start here, and we're going to add one here, and one here, right in that top layer. Renita, I have not picked my song yet. Y'all, I have to have a song to go into Wreath Makers Live, and I don't have one picked out yet. None of the songs that I would choose are probably appropriate for Wreath Makers Live. So if you guys have a song that you think I should use as my intro song for Wreath Makers Live, let me know. Y'all, we're almost done. Gina, we should be shipping those out next week sometime. And it's not, so according to the website, the virtual tickets got something. All right. Let's get our last tail added up here. Do I ever keep the pipe cleaner attached? Not when I use the Unique and the Creek board. All right, let's get all these thrown away. All right, check it out. So y'all, I went with orange and green ribbon tails so that it wouldn't take away from the purple on the wreath sign. I wanted her to stand out. But I did add purple into the bow to help bring it all together. Hey Candy, as always, our help desk is info@damonotes.com. Where's the other eyebrow? They're both right there. And if you missed it earlier, so this wreath is part of a Halloween sign bundle that we put together. So you can get this one, my absolute favorite one. So this is a 10-inch round. This is a 10 by 10 square. Another 10-inch round. Another little 10-inch square. And then the 11.75 round. And the sign bundle is at wreathsignbundle.com. That'll take you right to the collection of sign bundles. This one is the DecoExchange Halloween sign bundle. It is free shipping in the US. And I think this set is $65. All right, y'all, that's it for tonight. And I am going to Lake Charles tomorrow, so I won't be live making anything, but I may pop in on a live to show you guys